Hello everyone and welcome back to the Quest SMP. This is now episode 3, and last episode we started our work on some farms, from flower farms, for the dye shop that we want to work on in the shopping district. So today we're going to continue that on. I have another farm that I want to build up, which is going to be a sea pickle farm. That will allow us to get lime green dye. I might also build another small flower farm over there just to get the blue cornflower ones and see what else we can get, potentially red and yellow. In fact, though, we don't need red, we have that already with the tulips, I think. So yeah, a couple of other colours from the flowers would be ideal. I may do that, I may not, but I definitely want to work on the sea pickle farm today. Other than that, later on the episode I should be able to get all the materials to actually build up the shop, so we'll do that in a time lapse later on today. So I'm going to head over to the little bit of a farm district that I have set up for the, if it would let me jump up here, over in that direction where I set up the flower farm. I'm going to head over there and we will get to building the sea pickle farm. Alright guys, so I will see you there. So it turns out I won't be building a sea pickle farm. So there is no warm ocean or the tropical ocean biomes for me to get a sea pickle or coral blocks, which I need both of to actually make the farm. So unfortunately that plan is going to have to go on hold until the world border is removed. I think there's only around 2 weeks or something before that happens, so not too long to wait. The same goes for the cactus farm. There isn't actually a desert with cactus, so unless I get lucky with like a wandering trader or something, then those are going to have to wait until the world border is removed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and take a bit of an inventory of what dyes I can actually make at the moment and see if see what ones we can actually stock in the shop. So let me do that and then we'll go and see if we have got enough materials to actually build the shop itself. Alright guys, so since we can't do our pickle farm idea, I am back over at the flower farm, and our horrendously ugly flower farm I may add, and I have made it even more ugly because I have added this over here, which is just another pod. So I've connected them up with a little bit of a bridge, quote unquote bridge, and this one's a little bit smaller than the one over there, but we do get some of the other flower types, so that's why I've done it there. I've not quite got enough stone bricks here to cover it all up, but the redstone is pretty much exactly the same as that. Like I said, it is just a tiny little bit smaller, and don't worry, I will eventually come back and I will make this actually look nice. I will build some structure around it so it isn't just these stone brick boxes. But for now we're just looking for the actual functionality of getting the flowers. So this one here, we got most of the tulip colours, flowers, sorry, and this one here, we get this top row. So this is what, after using 1 stack of bone meal in that and 1 stack of bone meal in that, we've got dandelions, some cornflowers, oxeye daisy, azure and poppies over on the left hand side, and then the one on the right hand side we get the white, orange, pink and red tulips. So it's quite good. This is all red. The light grey is quite a lot, as all of these go to white, light grey. Obviously this goes to blue, yellow, orange and pink. So not a bad spread there of colours. I said we will get lime green from the pickle farm when we are able to set that up, and regular green from a cactus farm when we can set that up. So other than that, I have also been gathering some ink sacks, manually killing any squid that I see. I have a few stacks back at base as well, so I wanted to try and avoid combining colours. I know that you have to for things like cyan, but ones you can get, colours you can get legitimately from flowers and things, I wanted to farm rather than combining, say, blue and white to get light blue. I wanted to actually get the light blue. However, using light blue as an example is probably not the best idea, as I think you can only get those blue flowers in the swamp biome, so we might have to combine for that. But I'll run these farms a little bit more and I'll gather up some stock ready for the shop, and I'll meet back up over at spawn once we're ready to start building it. And the shop is all completed now, guys. That was a fun little build. Since the clip of the time lapse, there has actually been a few days has passed, and as you can see, the shopping district has went over, or had a little bit of a makeover. There's a lot of bushes, trees, flowers around. It looks really awesome. I think it was Wailmer, but I'm not 100% sure who's done it. But there you go. That is our shop sitting there, and it really actually fits in with the environment now, with a lot more of the kind of nature here with all the leaves and stuff, so that looks awesome. We'll just go around. It's pretty much the same design on all sides here. Just a little bit, it's a simple design, a lot of kind of the flowers and leaf details just to signify that it's selling dye, in my head anyway. So like I said, it's been a few days. I have managed to stock the shop, so this is what it looks like inside. We've got the different coloured glass around the outside with some banners, and obviously we have the dyes up the top with the prices of them. So that's awesome. There is a few that we can't get. As I mentioned before, there isn't a desert, so we aren't able to get the green dye. There isn't a jungle either, so we're not able to get any cocoa beans for brown. So yeah, these ones here, these four, cyan, brown, green and lime, will have to wait until the border drops, which should be not too long. But let's see if we've made any sales. So, not actually checked. Oh, 2 diamonds there, nice. Let me see. Some of these I've had to put 32 for 1 diamond, and some are 64. And some of these are just, I'm not getting as much. One of them, nice. Oh, some light grey is sold as well. And normal grey, that's awesome. So 9 diamonds, that's not too bad. Yes, I'm not expecting this shop to make me too many diamonds, but having the flower farm and these kind of things is a nice project to have to work on, and it's nice to have in the future for whenever we want concrete and stained glass and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to head back over to the farm area because I have made a few updates and changes, so we'll see. We'll go over there and we'll see those as well before we get on to our next thing for today. Alright, just a quick update over here. So last time we did see that we have our original flower farm area here and over there. I've now installed this in the middle, because with these 2 tall flowers you can actually just bone meal them directly, and it will give you one flower per 1 bone meal. So I've got this set up in a little bit of a dispenser and observer chain here, so that goes all the way around. So if I flick this lever, the bone meal is dispensed out of there. There's no bone meal in it at the moment, but that will just continually spin round and dispense bone meal onto all of those. We see the other 2 around here. Then that's all collected into our double chest here. So that does give us a lot more, because I think with these as well, one of these actually gives you 2 dye, so 1 sunflower gives you 2 yellow, etc. So there's actually a better source of yellow and red with the roses at the back than this one. So that's actually helped a lot with stocking the shop, which is cool. And it's very compact. There's not much, there's pretty much no redstone to it. So that's awesome. While I was over here, I thought I would mention again, I did bring it up that I wanted to build a structure around this here, as I don't want to just leave it the way it is. So I've kind of been working on a design in creative mode. The issue I've got at the moment is I just don't have enough of the resources on me and on the server to actually build it yet. But I thought I'd show you a bit of an idea of what it's going to be like. So this will be the palette of blocks that we are using. So we'll use mostly the polished blackstone along with the two variants of granite. We'll have a lot of iron bars, some black stained glass and some redstone lamps as well as lighting. So it will be more of an industrial sort of power plant looking building around this. I think that would be cool, eventually building out this whole area into some kind of big power plant station. But I thought it'd be a fun idea to build up like a scale model of the idea that I have for this. So I don't know if this will work or not, but we're going to give it a go. So I want to have kind of two main boxes around the edges there. So I'm going to have a trim of the blackstone going like that. I will have probably a little bit of a joining wall here, I would say, and another box on this side like that. It won't be as symmetrical as this one is, but yeah, so I'm thinking, I mean, the walls are going to be pretty much like this with a little bit of texture added to them like that, and then the blackstone will come up around the edges like so, and do the same on this side. And like that. So something like that. Now this is to scale, remember, this is supposed to be a small miniature version of what it's going to be back there. So this one probably will be lower down or maybe higher up, I'm not quite sure yet. In fact, I think I want to raise this one up higher just so it offsets a little bit from the other one. So do that. Yeah, like that. And then do the same in here and just fill that in. Cool. And then what I want to do is probably come up like this, and I think I may run out of blocks. So we want to have sort of towers, not towers, what they called, like you know, funnels, pipes, something like that, that's going to come out of the ground, and I will need to sleep. Something that's going to come out and, you know, pump out all the gas and things into the air. So break that one, and then this one's probably going to be a lot taller. Yeah, something like that, I would say. But something like that. Alright, so you can kind of see what I'm going for. So these are, you know, the big, when you see a power plant, it's got the big funnels at the top, and we'll have campfires at the top here, so there's actual smoke coming out. And then we'll mix in some of the iron, like along the roof line probably. Get rid of you. Yeah, so something like that. And then obviously we don't have something to scale, and then we'll just have, I mean, we probably won't have windows on these two here, as these are more like factory buildings, but we might have this in the middle kind of go up into like an actual roof and have windows in it, and then we'll have maybe another building sticking out this way. I've run out of blackstone, but sticking out this way with kind of stairs and like maybe offices joining onto the side of that. So I think that'd be cool for a design to put around here. I like the colours. I like this, the granite and the blackstone together. Does look like more industrial feel to it. It's pretty cool. I was, I wanted to use bricks when using the clay, but that would be a lot of bricks, a lot of clay. So I don't know. I'll think about it, but I think this is what we'll go with. This style or design here. You can let me know what you think in the comments if you have any suggestions as to other blocks and colours that we could maybe add in here that would look nice. I'll leave this up here just now. In fact, I might just tear it down because the back of it does not look good. But as a reference, so we have one big tower, that's grass, one big tower coming out of this one, and kind of two staggered smaller ones coming out of that side. So I actually found a skeleton spawner while I was strip mining, so we've set that up into a little bit of a, I mean, it's mostly set up just for the drops because we need a lot of bones for bone meal. But I can just place a block or eventually put a piston in here so that I can put something here, then just kill them manually for the XP. I'm not really worried too much about the XP, as I think once the Ender Dragon fight is done, we will be able to... actually did not mean to go up here. Give me a second. We'll be able to set up an Enderman farm, so that'll be a lot better. There's just a campfire in here and with a hopper underneath. So that's picking up all the drops that are just going into these two chests here. And I'm just throwing the bows in there as well. So that is that. I think that was there. And the skeleton spawner is actually just in there, as you can see. So we'll close that up. Next thing for me, guys, for today's episode, we are running out of time. But one thing that I do want to do is get fully prepared for the Ender Dragon fight. Now, if we just have a look, my armour is not the greatest. I don't even have protection on my chest plate. Everything else is like protection 3, fire protection 3. My sword doesn't have sharpness or anything. My bow's not too bad, but could be better. So I'm going to spend some time. I'm going to gather up some XP. I'm going to go to the shopping district and buy some of the books that are for sale, some sharpness and protection books, and I'm going to hopefully have enough diamonds. Let's just see how many diamonds I have. That should be enough. That is a decent amount. I've got some mending books that I still need to put on as well, so I'll do that and I will catch back up with you guys once I have all the books and all the enchants done and ready for the fight. I believe that's going to be the 15th of May that we actually fight the dragon, so not sure when the video will come out for that for everybody, but I definitely want to be a little bit more prepared with my tools and armour for that. I won't have time to get netherite, so I will have to rely on this diamond gear. So let me do that and I'll catch up with you once I have got everything that I need. Alright guys, we are done with our enchanting and this is what we've got. So we've got mending on all our tools and armour. We've also got efficiency 5 on our tools here, looting, sharpness 4, unbreaking 3 there. We've got feather falling we added protection 4 to our chest and helmet. Yeah, so pretty happy with that. We've got everything I think that we need now that fight the dragon. The only thing that I would say we could do with is having maybe power 4 or 5 on our bow, but I think we will manage. So guys, that is going to be all I have time for in today's episode. I do hope you have enjoyed. If you liked, please leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel to stay up to date with the quest and all the other videos that I put up on my channel. So thanks again, bye bye.